no no KO here. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure everyone's. Oh no, okay,
Oh, they
they
are
did end
running.
up swapping to a
Yeah.
KO. Actually, I might have even gotten it wrong. I'm pretty sure they had the KO to begin with. Actually, not thinking on it. Um, so I would have to assume Raven Little is going to be playing this KO very similarly to a duelist and
Yeah.
playing it very aggressively.
Sky and KO have that ability of kind of like being the initiator, but also being very aggressive and very duelist like.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, like you said though, the only problem with this comp that we've really been hammering is you're starting on attack and you don't have a space maker. You don't really have the jet that Shenandoah has for CDM here. Um, so it's going to be a bit tougher to work around on this attacking half. But once they get to the defensive half, you've got Chamber locking down one site. You've got a lot of info between Sky and KO, and you've got Sage helping to lock down either the site with Chamber, locking down mid, or whatever other site they want. There's a lot of utility on this defensive half for Randolph Macon. So if they can get a favorable score moving into the defensive half, I really think they're going to make it tough for the side of Shenandoah uh, going forward.
And we are starting finally. And yeah, as you say, I think maybe they are playing for that defensive side as they are attacking first. So because you don't
Hmm.
really want to end on your weak side, you want to end on your strong side.
Yeah.
And I think that is what maybe they are playing for. But we'll see if they might win all the attacking. We don't know. So we don't know how they perfected their no duelist comp on the ascent.
Hmm. Yeah. Like like I was saying, this is kind of just a comp that a lot of teams have gotten used to or learned, but uh, for us, it's a little bit newer.
Yeah.
So we will get to see uh, again how Shenandoah is going to handle it, but it looks like already they're lined up very aggressively. There's a lot of info that's going to be coming out between this I down B main and the knife down A main, but even then, it's a fast
But
play up through
yeah,
mid, and what I mean
it,
fast.
they're going through market and Bunter will get his and CDM picks up the chamber and Randolph just getting picked up one by one. Killjoy standing
Woo.
strong. Wow. And
Yeah,
tanks a bit of that Molly.
yeah, Claviella able to just get out of that molly at the end. That was extremely fast, both from the start and from the finish, really, from start to finish. Excuse me, that it was all the way done and dusted. So very fast play attempted by Randolph, but did not work out in the end. So we get to see how things are gonna end up going coming forward, because once again, this fade is gonna get a lot of info, and this KO is gonna get a lot of info early, unless someone can pop this eye, which
That
actually goes
eye.
all the way
Yeah.
around. That's a very interesting eye. They get 5 tags, by the way, off of that one, which is insane amount of information, and
And
already
yeah, all
Shenandoah is
the
acting on it.
rotates. Yeah, all you see all the rotates through mid. Pressure through mid is here. And now they have to choose, do we fight mid or do we fight for sight? And it looks like they will fight for the site as they are in that boathouse. Guy flashes out, unable to get the full flash, it looks like. And oh, what an awkward encounter for the Sage, just staring at the fade. Oh.
That was really funny to see Rain and Angry Pupper just both reloading, stare at each other for 2 seconds, and then just
Yeah.
continue their ways. But that's a lot of extra money in the pocket of Rain, by the way, because even if it ends up that for some reason Shenandoah loses out this round, um, it'll end up coming out that there's a lot of money on some of these players and more than enough to buy rifles off their bonus round here. But And going forward, the Haunt
Ooh.
again tags only one. It's just the KO this time. But that's going to prompt Daichi to get aggressive, and
Oh,
spotting the Brim is actually a big tell because usually you like to send your controller wherever you're going to hit. And
yeah.
that right now is looking to be A.
Skydog instantly getting broken down. And they have two ready to. Ooh, and they look like they're gonna go back catwalk. Maybe going back to B site. Does look like a full team rotate. And let's see if Shenandoah can get anything going.
Yeah, the Omen was
Oh
picked
wait,
off up
actually
on
ran.
Catwalk. This Jet should at least get some info unless the Chamber can find a way over. Nothing instead is going to be found, and it looks like a sight hit is going to be coming out. Skybird over the top. No smokes coming down, though, and it's just a fast play attempted from Randolph. They're stalled up, though, again. Getting
That,
out of these chokes is so hard without any duelist to get into the boathouse. It's going to force an early smoke down into market from CDM, or onto CDM, excuse me, as the sprays are coming down. Raven hugging close on logs in this 4v4, but the plant comes down with just 12 seconds to go, and it's going to be post plant. Okay, now it finally goes down, and it's 4v4 post plant.
and if they don't clear that log zap, the 1 and 2, the KO there, Raven. In that logs position, very nice, but
Wow.
oh, wow. Shenandoah just doesn't care. As Jet CDM gets her triple kill. Wow.
Yeah, CDM went pretty big there, getting that triple kill. It was great play from the KO on Randolph's side to be able to get two off
Yeah.
that logs position, but just over aggression. There's, no real reason I think for the Sage to push up as aggressively as she did. Angry Pupper getting a bit too overzealous there, while Raven Little went pretty big off logs. But
Yeah.
all told, I mean, you can see it's a budget buy here for Randolph Macon, and Shenandoah's got quite the rifle amount and quite a lot of money.
Omen Flash. They're pushing up, and
Wow.
CDM won't get the Sage. Angry Puppet going down, and Bunter will also pick up a kill on the chamber.
Yeah.
And Bunter looking for a push up on Cat. Might catch the flank here. I don't think Randolph, no. No one looking. Yep,
Ooh.
Bunter gets his triple kill. Wow.
Yep. Bunter getting a bit of econ frags, a lot of econ
Yeah.
throwing up for Shenandoah. They're up 4-0 now, as it looks like rifles in here for Randolph Macon. That's an op as well in the hands of Fluffy Bunny on the chamber. So that's a pretty big find, who's been kind of locking down mid as best they can, trying to just figure out whatever info they can through mid. But I mean, this is really good switch ups outside of really the fade, I guess. Really good switch ups coming out from Shenandoah. So,
Ooh, the aggression
aggressive
mid.
smoke allows aggressive peeking for CDM, who's getting so much information here. There's no A side aggression this time around for Shenandoah. And equally, I mean, all the info CDM's getting is just screaming beat A hit. And that's even allowed the Killjoy and Fade to both rotate on over here. But CDM's been
CDM.
found.
Yeah, CDM got picked off, and they do have Null for Randolph's side. Null can come out for any site take, but they're playing so slow. They've pulled Shenandoah all to B site though. I don't know what caused Shenandoah to full rotate there, but
Yeah.
there's only one person on A site, and if the time to hit a site was perfect, it would have been right there and then. But Fade is coming back to A, and Noel is coming out. Omen
Yeah.
Smoke.
Raven Little getting that null command down. Door is being opened as the smoke is going to have a gap. There is a little opening as door's not shut yet. Angry Pupper swinging forward to try and get that door shut. There it goes, and Spike is down. 5v4 in favor of Randolph Macon as they're getting set for post plant. Huge Eye again finds 3 this time around. Doesn't find either player underneath, though. Actually, that's 3 friends all hanging out underneath. Bunter could be coming in big off this 3-man flash. 1 from Jen, 2. No, not able to find it. It's 2 under against 3. It's just now the 1. Flaviella here finds 1. Not able to press the op, though. Fluffy Bunny with a huge 4K on that op is going to generate up to the tour de force. And that is Randolph Macon's first round here coming on the board.
And you can see Fluffy smiling. He's happy. He got his 4. He's telling his team, let's go. Let's bring it back. Let's reel it. Let's do it. And wow, what a interesting...
No,
that was a very interesting round, and man, the rotates coming out a little too overzealous actually for the A to B rotate, but ooh, Jed, oh my gosh, jumping headshot chamber, and KO ready to aggress with the Jet, and Jet taking the spawn side while KO takes Cat. Oh.
A lot of info might be able. Though.
Jet. Oh, she misses a few. Oh no. CDM unable to find it, but Bunter cleaning up CDM's little. Oh wow. Oh, the classic finishing off.
Yeah, it's just up to Raven Little at this point, who's forced back into spawn, trying to use whatever utility they can. Op's been gained for Bunter. That should go in the hands of CDM. Coming up next round, as long as Bunter keeps it saved. Yeoman's been suppressed, but Daichi has to beat out Raven Little. Can't do that. Clutch mode is on for the KO here. Trying to do what they can, but the pinch equally is coming on out. It's Bunter with the op and shuts it down with their own 4K. Huge round for Bunter on that flank play off the mid aggression from the KO of Daichi. So big round to shut down Randolph Macon from getting anything going, and to that, or because of that, that's going to prompt the tour de force coming out for Chamber here.
Yeah, and Bunter just being very solid, 10-3 already, and with CDM, both of them just being super aggressive up that mid, getting those picks, and tour de force, I don't think they will want to peek this, but maybe Omen says, I got an ego. But KO looking at A main, spotting a few, knowing they might take A main site, but they are just playing back a bit, not really pushing up, not wanting to get choked into one clump, but slowly pushing finally, and taking more space. Wow. Omen smoke coming in timing.
I mean, these are just really good Omen smokes
coming
out. Wow. 1 for 1 as a second fall. CDM with this op doing good work. Everyone's getting their ones. Trying to find one wallbang. Trying to find 2 wallbangs. They know Neptune Milk is underneath hell here. And the bomb is down. But this is big from Fluffy. Coming in from behind on Catwalk. Neptune Milk now knows there's one above. And it's Fluffy Bunny with the tour de force going big all up to Claviello. 1v2 has no real information as to where both these players are. Neptune Milk now shuts the door. That's going to prompt both teams to know where Claviello is and at least where someone could have been. 10 bullets in the mag as Fluffy Bunny's head peeking out. That's taken clean off by the Killjoy. 1-on-1. He's going to get the turret moving forward. And huge swing from Claviella. Cleans up the 1-on-2. That looked fantastic going for Randolph Macon, but Claviella shuts it on down. She's going to retrieve the op for CDM as well. And that's another round win for Shenandoah and heartbreak for Randolph Macon.
And I think just on Randolph's side, that Fluffy got his, I believe, 3 kills in that round, and I think he got too greedy, wanted his 4th kill, and over-aggressed, leading him into a bad positioning, and letting that Killjoy get an easy 1 for 1. Or, not, sorry, 1 kill off. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah. Moving forward, it will be another fast play coming out as CDM finds Fluffy Bunny. Good up pick here off the aggressive jet play in mid. This is kind of, this is really good play as CDM kills Fluffy Bunny through the wall with a
Yeah.
headshot off the res. So that's res down from the Sage as well as just another kill. A
Oh,
nice shot from Raven Little will shut down Fluffy Bunny
and
as Null
Noel
Command
coming
comes
out.
out here. Aggressive, but not really pushing anywhere. Bunter gets a nice 2 headshots, downing Raven Little and Angry Pupper. It's just Neptune Milk and Grosh. Grosh goes down, though. Neptune Milk can't find anything, can't find the res, and Bunter cleans up the 3rd kill off the res. That is 4 ults up on the side of Shenandoah off that round.
Yeah, and Bunter again just being super solid with CDM. That duo is lethal in that mid, and you either choose to fight both of them or you try to hit a site fast. Is probably Randolph's take right now.
Interesting that I mean, there's a couple rifles. There's a rifle. There's a couple stingers. There's an op coming out. No armor for Fluffy Bunny. Really just trying to find something for this side of Randolph-Macon. Daichi getting a little aggressive. Gonna pop flash on out through this smoke and just find a dog. That's it. Knife will not get shot out in time, and that's 4 pings. Look at the rotation already coming out from Randolph-Macon. They're at least lurking in mid, but no one's holding B very close. No one's holding mid very close. They know, Shenandoah knows that Randolph-Macon is just lurking here outside of A, and the constant aggression and non-aggression that Shenandoah is pulling is causing Randolph-Macon to be very hesitant here.
Yeah, and Bunter, if they don't clear out the right corner, he might be big here, maybe picking up a few nice cheeky kills. But it looks like Randolph will back off and just walk away and see what they can find mid. And Killjoy already at B, so they will have to fight the Killjoy, get her util out of the way. Jet already coming in and looking, I believe, jump picking mid for a second. Gonna be helping the Killjoy fight for B main control, and oh, wow, CDM coming in big with 2 op kills already.
Wow.
And can she find another one? Oh, Killjoy finds hers. Fluffy does find Omen, and CDM able to punish most of B main's aggression. And okay, well, Fluffy will keep the op for the next round.
Yeah, Fluffy does shut that one on down. As 2 seconds, there we go. My feed got a little blurry because Overwatch has decided it wants to update while I'm casting. So very cool. Thank you for that one. But all said and done, that was a huge round. Good rotation play from Shenandoah once again to shut down anything that Randolph wanted to do. So we'll get to see again how any
And
aggression
Fluffy.
is going to be denied. But Fluffy finds Bunter, and that's pretty big kill here.
Daiki, being a little too aggressive right there. Randolph being able to pick off 2, they need to hit the site right now and right here. They need to clear out the jet though. Oh, unable to find anything. Will be peek and will find Grosh. Knows someone's on switch, but isn't able to find her.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that he misses the easy guy running, not looking at him, and hits the quick flick shot in a second that he's been seen. But 2 denies, or detains, excuse me, on the Killjoy ult. It's just Fluffy hiding away, and CDM with 4 cleans up the post plant, on just single-digit HP. I'm gonna pass that over to Rain, who was able to get the Nightfall down onto site. Such a huge, impactful ultimate to both give information and shut down anyone on site from being able to tell what's going on. And with that detain too, that detain was just so big because you have to shoot through the door and your own Sage wall at that point to get into tree. where that Killjoy ult is sitting. And that's just a pain for Randolph to go through.
Yeah. And right now, 9-1. Shenandoah being the 9, Randolph being the 1. Can we see Randolph finding anything in the attacking side before half starts? And pinging Winery. Now needing to check it, and nothing found, so now they know. Gonna flash out the smoke, but no one really peeking with it. Will be naded out. A little misstep by this guy. And they're just leaving. They don't want to get choked out by the Omen smoke. And ooh, cutting noise. Maybe thinking about a re-hit, but
Bunter's just been playing fantastically with these smokes. I mean, you don't see any coming down just yet. They're really stalling out time to send these smokes down. And this time, in fact, a one-way Bunter's going to find the head of Fluffy Bunny through. And that's big information again. The delayed flash is not going to hit Bunter, who swings out and gets 1-3. Oh, no ammo, though. He's not able to find 4. It's Daichi finding the 4, and Daichi cleaning up the second as well. 3 for Bunter, 2 for the KO of Daichi, and it's 10-1 Shenandoah, cleaning up Ascent here. And going back to what we were talking about early on, you want this type of attacking side, or this type of composition for Randolph to get as many points on the board on the attacking side, and I don't know if 2 is going to be enough, because this Shenandoah side seems locked in at this point. They're changing up their tempo. They got aggressive early, they got slow later on, aggressive mid games, and just this eye as well, finding so much info, and Bunter continuing to beat Fluffy Bunny is a big problem point for Randolph.
And again, Bunter coming huge, getting a Neptune as well, and CDM and KO will be on the flank. Oh, and she'll find Grosh with the one knife, and oh my gosh, she will find Raven as well with a one-tap deagle. And wow, what a flawless round by Shenandoah right there. The aggression from Bunter and the nice cleanup by CDM. And again with that thing, now getting two maybe 2 rounds for attacking Randolph. But if they end up 12-1 going to defensive side, 1 round is all Shenandoah needs for the attacking. So we'll see if they're able to climb the ladder.
Yeah, and I mean, even then, even if Shenandoah gets to 12, you're telling Randolph, who's down 12-1, that they have to win 11 in a row just to have a chance at winning this map. So it's going to be tough going as the Haunt and the Knife come out. Neptune Milk spotted by both. Not sure who else has been tagged. It seems to just be Neptune Milk, but it's fast. Daichi and CDM find Grosh and Neptune Milk getting aggressive. Daichi is not taking any prisoners here. Headshot down onto Fluffy Bunny off the pop flash. Bunter has been found, at least by the shorty of Raven Little. Not sure what's going on there, but Claviola able to pick up 1. Looking just now for Angry Pupper on the stage. Going to wall up. A little awkward angle here. Little off angle to try and get someone off guard, but not able to just yet. And Daichi cleans it up. 12-1 goes the attacking half for Shenandoah.
Wow. We just saw a very aggressive Shenandoah taking site nice and easily, just fighting anything and everything they can, and we're gonna see some buyouts from Randolph, not wanting to go down without a fight, and their buys are gonna be very dispersed, very weird guns gonna come out, hopefully getting some cheeky kills with the judge. Ooh, they didn't clear him. Raven will pick up 3 right there, and they didn't clear KO.
Yeah, at that point, you just gotta find something, and that something is going to be Raven with that judge. Pretty big play from the KO, like you said. That's exactly what the side of Randolph needed. Now they're getting a bit more aggressive, and Claviella is shutting it on down. Frag Killjoy is going crazy right now as the rotate over to A is coming in fast, and Randolph is not reading it. They now are going to rotate on over with that noise of the window being shot out. Good crossfire is being pushed forward here between Sky and Sage. Could we see our first ace as 4 come in for Claviella? They've got enough HP. No, just
the headshot was there.
Just dinks Neptune Milk. That's so tough. 10 HP separated Claviella from their first ace and death. It's just up to Neptune Milk 1-on-1 against Rainmaker on the fade. Fade underneath Rain Dreamer, excuse me, not Rainmaker. Shuts it down. 13-1 goes our first map in favor of Shenandoah. A lockdown job on Ascent here.
And very dominant performance by Shenandoah. Bonter being super solid as the Omen, and CDM just fragging out with that Omen mid and just getting those picks they needed on that defensive side, shutting every aggression that Randolph wanted to take. But what a performance in all by Shenandoah.
Yeah, huge job for Shenandoah here. It seems like they're all watching the game on stream. We can see their cameras in the background, and they're all watching something and laughing together. So definitely good vibes coming up for Shenandoah, even though Claviella was just that little inch away from the ace.
We wanted it.
That being said, it looks like we're headed into bind in just a minute. We'll be taking a quick break here to get ready for map 2, and we'll see you guys in a minute.
And and we are back with the second map bind. Shenandoah gonna be on attacking side, a little bit different with Randolph being on defender side, and Randolph gonna be picking the Rays and finally having a duelist. And Shenandoah looking maybe at the Reina pick for bind.
Interesting. I do like that Raven is on the Rays this time around. Really helps out uh, moving forward and really the attacking with the aggressive sight hits on Bind and how this map plays out.
Yo.
Uh, Yoru is being hovered at least, being played
Aw.
around at the moment, but not going to see it. So it does also confirm that last map around, Raven was kind of trying to play that KO like the entry style that duelists like to play. So going on ahead, the Reyna is locked in. At least we get one interesting pick here from Claviella. Very different between Killjoy and Reyna, but definitely feeling themselves going into the second map. And not a lot of utility on this attacking side going to be coming forward from the side of Shenandoah. They're running Reyna
Yeah.
Chamber Jet, which is very interesting compared to the more meta styled comp that Randolph is running with this double controller, excuse me, with Viper and Brimstone locked in on the defense. But I mean, at this point, it just comes down: can Shenandoah out aim the utility and you know just out frag before all the utility stalls them out from Randolph?
And I feel like Reina is always that ego peak or ego pick as for Shenandoah because they are just right now so confident as they just 12 I believe or 13-1 on the first map right now, feeling themselves just maybe wanting to just take raw gunfights, not really caring about util. And right now I think they're all egoing Randolph, and hopefully we get to see a bit of payback for Randolph saying, hey, we're here to fight, we're here to play, and you can't think lower of us. And very aggressive from both sides. Wow, Randolph just going straight
Wow.
into it. And
Yeah, they
oh my
sprinted
gosh,
all the way up mid.
trades coming left and right. CDM, will they be able to find the Viper? And yes, they will. Wow, what a fast round. Getting straight to it. Well, I don't know what I just saw.
We saw the same thing come out from Randolph on the attacking side. They sprinted up through mid on Ascent and tried to make something there work, but it didn't work out then. It doesn't work out now. And instead, they're going to force up again on this second round. Couple of shotguns, couple of uh, phantoms. Excuse me, no, just two shotguns and two frenzies. And again, they're stacked all through mid. They're
Oh,
ready to just try and get aggressive and make something happen, and it's not going to work. Grosh is the only one to pick up one off 3 kills, 2 from Claviella there as the Reyna's working forward, getting a good chunk of health back despite the snake bite through the overheal. And it's 4v1 already, even though
ooh,
it was very much a
does get the
just
Bulldog.
econ round here. Yeah, Angry Pupper gets the Bulldog, gets another ult point between the kill and the orb before the plant goes down. So that's at least, should they die, going to be 4 total points in the bank for themselves. Trying to find anything here. At least Bunter is on like 10 HP or something. So any bullet that lands,
Oh,
but it's not going to work. Bunter with a very quick shot to the head cleans it up for their 3rd kill of the round.
very nice shot by Bunter. And again, Bunter being here, ready to play, ready to just close it out. He's been very solid and very solid ready for the second map. I don't think he will fall off anytime soon. And Shenandoah reading their aggression and being able to punish Randolph's aggression. And now Randolph will maybe back off and say, okay, we'll give you a bit of space. And oof, Fluffy unable to find it, getting not. I don't believe he got any tags right there, so not very positive trade coming out. CDM, oh, timing is there for him, and he will get the base and will fall, get traded for 1 for 1. Fluffy unable to find the chamber in U-Haul.
Yeah, just 4v4 now. Roche trying to swing forward, looking for any post-plant positions. Fluffy's on single-digit HP, while there's also low HP on the side of Shenandoah. Bunter's been seen at least, so there's knowledge of where the Omen is hiding. That's at least one player seen. Neptune Milk gonna get timinged by a second. And Daichi on this chamber gets 2 as well. Quick headshots from the Vandal. It's 3-0 again for Shenandoah. They're steaming forward, and no semblance of economy is seen on the side of Randolph. They've just been trying to force any round together to just stop the continuous stream. It's now 16-1 between the two maps, and it feels like Randolph just can't catch a break here.
Yeah, and again, Fluffy will look for the aggressive peek towards A short. And will he find any? Oh, wow. Claviella just ready to punish his aggression. Omen TPing into backside will pick off Grush. Will he get Neptune? Unable to pick up Neptune, and Neptune will stay alive to see another day. Waiting for Viper maybe to rotate, but Viper in hookah right now.
Claviella getting very aggressive, eyeballing, knowing that Neptune is up in heaven. Gonna find the kill, reset the Empress that was just about to fade out. It's just once again to Angry Pupper, 4 versus 1 coming forward. The wall drops on down here as aggression from Daichi on the Sova Dart is gonna spot Angry Pupper running away at least. Now everyone knows where this Viper can be. They hear her stomping on the sands, and everyone's collapsing on in. The Empress is about to run out, and it's refunded yet again. Another kill for Claviella. The Reyna popping off with 3 in this round through the Empress ultimate. And that is a 4th round for Shenandoah.
And a very different look for Claviella, being very aggressive now instead of that killjoy position on that ascent. And hopefully we get to see more aggression from that Reyna and just keep seeing a nice Claviella diff.
It's kind of what it feels like at this point, huh?
Yeah.
Just really trying to make that Claviella diff work out.
Oh, and Bunt. Oh, I want to see if he would stick through it, but will cancel his ult, getting information on Heaven. CDM will aggress on the truck with Omen. Omen on backside and will find the chamber. Oh, will be able to live.
Yeah. 4v5 now as well. Post plant, a nice peek from CDM and Daichi.
Wow.
Will turn it from 4v5 to 2v5, 1v5 as Neptune Milk goes down, and Bunter swings from one end of the map to the other. Angry Pupper goes down. 5-0 for Shenandoah off the Omen's double kill and CDM's double kill. Very fast play or shots coming out from CDM as well towards Heaven, really locking down that position. And it's just constant broken buys, it feels like, for the side of Randolph here. They keep stringing a couple of guns here, a couple of guns there, but for the most part, I mean, it's really just Fluffy Bunny will pull out something expensive like this AWP, and there's a couple of other guns elsewhere. Shot misses out, and the rendezvous is forced away from the top of U-Haul truck. And now it's just, again, fast aggression as Bunter dashes, or teleports forward, actually, again. Fluffy Bunny finds Daichi, but Bunter for 3. Bunter is going to get shut down. It's just up to Fluffy Bunny, who's got one more left to find. But on the reload, Claviella finds the chamber. That was a good-looking round, closest as it's ever been for Randolph, as it was just up to Claviella in the end. But a good round or a round lost nonetheless.
Yeah.
As Shenandoah leads 6-0 at this point.
And I think if I am on Randolph's team, I'm calling the timeout. I'm calming ourselves down. As 6-0, we need to climb the ladder once again, getting that even before going to half. We're getting at least 3-4 maps off of the defensive side, but we will see. And Randolph does have 4 ults ready to be used. Ooh, Fluffy
Yeah.
being very aggressive through that TP with Raze. And wow, Bunter being able to
Huge
shut that
crossfire
down.
there in Hookah, yeah. Oop,
And
wow.
Daiki. Gosh being the only one left for Randolph. Will he find anything? CDM being very aggressive. And ult was about to be used. But CDM unable to find it. Josh unable to find CDM, and again another Shenandoah round. Very good shutdown by the Omen in Hookah, being able to shut down the Razor, and I believe Chamber was with her.
Yeah, the Chamber did get a shot off at the least onto Sova, who was planting. Rain did go down to the Tour de Force, but very quickly was refragged 2-piece for Omen. So, big finds for Bunter, who's playing very well. Shenandoah has been doing this very well, where they have a lot of good crossfires.
Oh.
Bunter able to get into elbow as well. The aggressive play from Angry Pupper and Rays of Raven is going to be denied, excuse me. Shut on down very quickly, and Bunter pushing aggressively is going to catch Fluffy Bunny off a bit off kilter, a bit off on timing. It's another op down lost to the side of Shenandoah. 5v2, as it looks like maybe Randolph is going to try a flank and a retake, but at this point they're just better off saving these guns, getting themselves into the next round with some type of even play. But no, they're going to try and work this retake at this point. They know where Claubiella is stuck, but it's just Claubiella who falls, picking up one as CDM finds the other. 8-0 going forward. Shenandoah is on an absolute tear. 21 rounds to just one between these two maps.
Look at Bunter, 15-3 right now. What a performance by Bunter within both maps. Ascent as well, showing his dominance as the Omen. And he has the op. Omen has the op, and I feel like right now Shenandoah having just a nice fun time resting and maybe underestimating. Hopefully Randolph can show some punishment for it, but Omen will get the peak on the Rays with the op. Going on to site. Will be able to pick up the Brimstone. Will he find anybody else? Fluffy unable to hit a shot onto the Omen. Omen will find a third. And Daiki being able to follow up and getting the Neptune. And Bomb isn't even with Shenandoah. Viper will ult the Bomb, and now they have to fight through the Viper ult.
It's kind of funny how this has turned out. Angry Pupper getting tagged through a bit of the wall at this point. Bunter's going to try and look for a TP in, but Angry Pupper's been tagged by the Sova drone. Good utility usage coming out from Rain Dreamer and Shenandoah. Not taking that too aggressively. Still showing a bit of discipline despite the score line. So glad that they're, sticking to what they should be doing. Really just focusing up, even if they're having fun, they're still showing they've got the fundamentals down. They're not getting silly with it, not getting cocky. So just really doing everything they need to at this point and keeping it going. Bunter, like you said, is 18-3, keeps the op for himself, and moving forward. Oh my lord! I love the no firing error on Jet Knives. It was always very fun. She's gonna dash right on past. Raven Little finds one, and George finds another with a shotgun this time around. Gonna be cleaned up from behind though.
And they
As Raven Little
Raven's
is
still
stuck.
alive.
Not gonna find a kill. Bunter out ops Fluffy Bunny
Oh,
and gets another onto Raven Little. It's just once again up to Angry Pupper as Bunter's getting incredibly aggressive with this op and these TPs.
and what a circus show happening in Garden as Bunter just hopping past Angry Pupper, but it does not matter. Angry Pupper, I mean Bunter will just shut down Angry Pupper right there. And oh my gosh, it is 10-0 on the Shenandoah side. Randolph needing to find something before half, and hopefully they at least get maybe 1 to 2 rounds. Anything. They're desperate right now. And Bunter showing off his knife. I love it. The nice glow.
Yeah, got a little champion's knife there as a
Oh.
knife. I thought that was a nice shot, but it went
Yeah.
right through the legs of the chamber.
Whoa.
There's a nice shot, thankfully, for
And
Bunter, who's gonna run right
Oh.
into Angry Pupper off the TP. They find 1 kill and TP right on over. The Viper's bite, the Snake bite, excuse me, is not gonna find anything as Daichi mows down Angry Pupper. Fluffy Bunny at least gets 1 back onto Claviella.
And
As
Bimmel.
Brimmel gonna be in a nice spot as he gets a
Ooh.
nice spray through it. Good shot from Grosh coming on out onto CDM, shutting that
Oh.
one down. But a wall spray with the Odin is what seals Grosh's fate. Everyone's tagged on the side of Shenandoah, but Daichi running fast with the head. Hunter finds the head indeed. That's 11-0. Moving on. Shenandoah is rolling and steam rolling here.
Yeah, and just Bunter going crazy, very aggressive, finding a pick at A shore, going immediately towards B shore, going to hookah, just running around everywhere and making Randolph just super uncomfortable, not wanting to peek Bunter as he's just been winning every peak. And Rays will find a bit of aggression, B short, unable to do any damage, and long. Jet is up, and Garage will find his one. Raven Little looking for the Claviella, but will he get anything here?
We are
It's a
so focused
stalemate
in.
match.
There's so much aggression
Yeah.
coming in.
Oh.
And finally, there we go. The smoke fades. Claviella finds Raven's head. We are so focused in that we just didn't even look at the hit through Garden where Grosh found
Yeah.
the opener kill. Neptune gonna get the head of CDM at the least, trying to find Claviella now, who
Oh.
crouches on down. She's gonna get 1, and the dismiss allows Bunter to pick up another. Porta Force finds nothing from Daichi. 12-0 going ahead. And Bunter
wow,
is 24-3.
3.
Quite insane here, as I believe more kills than all of Randolph this game. I think Randolph is 4-9, 15, 22. Bunter has 24. So
That's
tough going
is
for Randolph
crazy.
here, as Shenandoah is looking quite polished going ahead. Ooh,
And
I like that. Okay, so that it's not a big deal, but it's a cute little move that Bunter did. He keeps his classic in his pocket because once barriers go down on pistol round or any round that you buy a pistol, your classic goes away. So he drops his shotgun, keeps a classic, and now can keep the shotgun and pick up the classic whenever he needs. Fluffy Bunny gets
Claviella.
1, and Claviella trades Daichi as well.
Oh.
Bunter just puts down Grosh. It's all up to Raven.
Oh.
Bunter quickly finds
13.
26. 13-1, 13-0. Shenandoah cleans it on up. Very clean from Shenandoah on bind. Looking only close in a handful of rounds. Bunter, star of the show as well. 24-3, or 26-3, excuse me. Looking massive on this map.
And there you have it. And you can just see teams just honestly they're not that happy. They're just vibing, they're chilling. I was thinking there'd be some celebration, but I think they wanted more. They wanted some more fight out of Randolph, but hey, that will do it. 13-0, and Bonto having just amazing second map, with CDM having an amazing first map, and Claviella coming in big with the Reyna on the second map. Wow.
Yeah, Reyna looked like they are having fun at least. Looks like we're gonna get Claviella coming on in as well. So getting that interview on in should be nice and fun. But it looks like we're going to get that set up. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It doesn't feel like a massive amount needs to be said. It was pretty good looking for Shenandoah. They looked incredibly strong coming off a couple of rougher weeks. We don't. I don't know the score lines of those, disappointingly, so can't really comment on what it, how things were compared this week to next. Hopefully, Claviella can share some insight on that. But yeah, I mean, just they looked this looked like a great rebound week coming out from Shenandoah, and they performed very well with that.
Yeah, and I don't know if we're going to play or we are gonna go into an interview. I don't know who we are interviewing. Do you know, Trish? And
Yeah.
it will be Claviella. Sorry. Oh. And welcome, Claviella.
Hello.
All right, there we go. Now we're getting all settled in. Hello. So, jumping on forward. Glad to have you on in here. So first, congrats on the win. Well done to you guys.
Thank you.
So, first question that I had at least was, coming off the past couple of weeks, you guys had some. We're starting in this week 0-2. What were you guys looking at to work on, if anything, or just like what was your focus coming into this week?
We're working more on we're focused more on strats and trying to spread out our team comps more because I know a lot of us were more comfortable on certain agents. So we were just honestly trying to broaden horizons and make sure we learn new characters to work towards the new meta that we were looking at here. So it was just more focusing on getting to that meta and eventually finally getting strats in place. I know Bind is one of our better maps, so
Yeah, you guys definitely looked really good there on Bind. So yeah, I mean, just going forward from Ascent itself, first, what was, I mean, you guys started defense instead. Yeah, you guys started defense on Ascent. I mean, game plan wise, what was going into that half, especially knowing, or rather seeing, that Randolph wasn't running any duelists?
honestly our in our point of view, our defense is better. So we thought, hey, get as many rounds as we can on defense, and then go on attack, and hope for the best. We actually didn't know they were gonna pick duelist, so when we saw that, we're like, oh, I mean, I think that you don't necessarily need a duelist on Ascent, in my opinion. So I don't think their comp was bad. We were just kind of hoping that since our defense is better, might as well go first.
Yeah, I agree with you. Ascent doesn't need a duelist, but it's cool that you guys, kind of just didn't shift anything with that. It just made you guys a bit more confident. But yeah, you guys looked really good on Bind as well. Like you said, it was one of your better maps, so good job there. But yeah, looking forward to next week. I mean, is there anything you're looking forward to or really want to try and focus in on?
I'm really looking forward to focusing more on strats, and I'm really excited to actually develop those. I feel like once we have strats, everything will run a little bit more smoother, and it'll look less chaotic. And yeah, I'm just really excited to keep working with everybody and to focus on that really. And I'm really excited to play with all of them too. So it's just fun.
Yeah, you guys looked like you're having fun, so
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that, and I'm hoping to see you guys further in the future soon. So once again, congrats on the win, and you guys are looking good tonight.
Thank you.
That being said, that was Claviella from Shenandoah. I am Cherish, and gonna ask Bandit if you've got any closing remarks you'd like to hand out.
Nothing really. I mean, I love the Reina, and as I said, Claviella Reina diff. Um, uh, Nothing really else to say, but good games overall, and I hope to see you guys next week.
Thank you.
Yeah. So with that being said, from myself, from Bandit, and from Scott Mink in the background running everything behind the scenes, I'd like to thank you guys all for a good stream. Thanks for watching, and hope you guys have a good night.